everybody, welcome back to another deck profile here on TCGU University. My name is Tam, and today we're going to be doing Yusuke Under Life. Let's jump into it. Alright, so this is Yusuke. Today we're going to be playing him Under Life. I think this is my favorite version to play the deck. But let's just jump into it. He's a 7-hand size with 22 life. For my new kids out there, that is a lot of life for a 7-hander. So if you are a little new to the game and you want to have something that gives you a little bit of padding, play Yusuke, because not only does he have a lot of life, he also has a bottom enhance here that says, enhance, remove one of your spirit cards from your discard pile, reduce their attack's damage by 2. So every time that you use this ability for minus damage, you increase his life total by 2. So it's possible that by the end of the game, Yusuke could have up to 30 life as a 7-hand size character. Very, very strong. And then enhance, once per turn, the next card you play this turn gets very cheap based on the number of symbols it shares with your character, all the way up to sharing 3 symbols. So yeah, let's jump into the deck. So first off, we've got 4 Revoke. This card is a counter spell in our game. It says you stop 1 enhance from happening. Incredibly strong, especially as an action being played from the hand. Just hitting them with a trap and being like, that thing's gonna kill me? No, it's not actually. Incredibly good card. Also helps you down build on your first turn. Super, super strong card. Very much worth the price tag. We'll play 1 asset, Swordfish 2. This card is a momentum generator as well as defense, as well as it's got some tech with Yusuke. So like one of the cool things that you can do is, let's say we have an attack and I want to play another attack with a Yusuke bonus and I'm afraid I'm going to fail it. I can enhance as I'm playing my attack, and then Yusuke, my next one gets minus whatever, and then I scoop both of these and put them in my momentum, and then play this one even cheaper because we lost the 1 progressive off of the first attack. So playing the Swordfish offensively in order to swing kills is just as good as playing it defensively in our deck. The main kill card of our deck is Spirit Shotgun. This thing just gets massive. This can get all the way up to like 40 damage without even trying, just because of the way that we've structured the deck. We want to play a Spirit Shotgun late in the chain and then flood our card pool with a bunch of extra effects in order to increase the damage. This is how we're mainly winning the game. A little chip damage with our other attacks, and then bang, 1 big shotgun to finish it off. Card's super, super rad, and it also has Deadlock Enhance. Destroy 3 of your opponent's foundations. You're just going to destroy 3 of the ready foundations and then smack them for 1,000,000. Oh, and because of Yusuke, we just play it like super cheap at the very end. It could be the 3rd card that you play and ignore progressive. The other main card of the deck is Spirit Gun. This card's less of a kill card and more of a meaty attack because of all the value it gets. It's a 5 mid for 6, which means that if they want to block it with a 3 mid block and they check a 5, they check normal, they commit 3 cards in order to block your 6, possibly 8 damage with Yusuke. In addition to that, we destroy the best card in their pool, in their staging area, and this thing's got a 2 mid block. All of Yusuke's cards are just statted out the wazoo. He just plays such strong, beefy, basic attacks. He slings for fat attacks, and that's just really his whole gimmick. Playing 4 Spirit Charged Kick. This card's a really good leadoff, and it almost guarantees to hit because of the EX3. It's our only momentum use. And then your next attack this turn gets -1 difficulty, so it's like a little baby Yusuke. And your next turn gets extra damage, so super good on a Spirit Shotgun. Next, we're playing Spirit Charged Punch. Enhance, the next attack this turn gets +3 or -3. The reason it says or -3 is because it's a reversal, which means I can play this card on the 5. Block for free because of Yusuke's block modifier ability, and then sling this thing for a bajillion damage on the reversal. He's real angry about it. If not, it's a 1 mid block. It's a 4 mid for 4, 4 mid for 6. If we chain them together, it's a 9 damage, 4 diff attack. This thing is to be respected if you're playing against Yusuke. And then the last card, if you notice, we're playing 4 of all of Yusuke's cards, and we got to fill out the rest of the kit. The last card that we decided to play was 4 Urban Shower. We really wanted the reversal plan to happen. This card gets, it's a Spike 2 card, and so it shares 2 symbols, and so this is basically a 0 high block. And it says if they don't block it, they burn for another 2. So this card by itself is just like Spirit Charge Punch. It's a 9 or 8 damage attack that heals its 2 life if they don't interact with it. Otherwise, it's just like a good reversal, and it's also a 4 damage life attack that matters for later in the video. On our foundations, we're playing a bunch of 4-ofs because having multiples of the same card is just really good in our deck because our game plan is just Spirit Shotgun them to death with Yusuke. So we're playing 4, the Hunt for Spiders and Dragons. This card is not meant to stay in our card pool. It is meant to just flip the best card in my opponent's staging area and then blow up the other one with Spirit Gun. Like, play Hunt into Spirit Gun is one of the strongest 2-card opening plays that you can play on turn 2. I'll debuild you an effect and then debuild you an actual foundation. Really strong. We're playing 3 Spirit Detective for 2 reasons. Number 1, this is a Spirit card. It counts for Yusuke. And number 2, attacks are real scary. So removing an attack, committing the card, and then just saying, hey, seal that thing, very good. It's not unique, and so it's possible I can seal it to 4 attacks per turn. Or after the second copy of an attack is played into the card pool, seal it. It's pretty good. We're playing One Who Wanders. This is like the coolest tech card that we have in the deck. So it's a 3/5 2 mid block, pretty decent stats. It's a 0 mid because of Yusuke's cool ability once per turn. It says response card pool after you play this card, seal one of my opponent's foundations. So it's kind of like the Hunt for Spiders and Dragons, and it's kind of like Spirit Gun, except for it just blanks the card. It doesn't have any card text. And then Form Destroy, reveal the top 4 cards to find a tech attack, which Urban Shower is. Very, very neat card. Maybe a little overcosted on the 3 diff, but it's good. It also gives 2 damage on shotgun. Continuing, we've got 4 Over the Top. This is the card that, and I'm just gonna bring them out. They're a little out of order. This card and the next 2 that I'm going to show are the way that we get our 1,000 damage on a Spirit Shotgun. This card says enhance, add this card to your card pool, look at the top card of your deck. We don't care about looking at the top card of the deck, but we want to just slam this card up because it's an extra 2 damage on Spirit Shotgun. In addition to that, we also get to play 4 Sense of Adventures, enhance commit, discard the top 3 cards of our deck, add 1 card of the, discarded this way to your card pool. So we just add one of Yusuke's attacks or foundations, and that's another 3 damage on Spirit Shotgun by committing. So it's possible to like commit plus 6 damage. Really, really silly. And then let's say that we discard the rest, we discard a Spirit target, there's another 2 damage there. And then my last filling card is for Insect Puppeteer. Enhance once per turn, add 1 printed 4 damage life attack from your discard pile to your card pool, then ready this card. Enhance flip your printed 4 damage attack, it's +1 speed, +1 damage. So we get to add back in the Urban Shower or the Charged Spirit Punch in order to give +3 or +2 respectively. On the Spirit Shotgun. So like having 2 of these, having 2 of these, having 2 of these, you're just like, oh, I'll just give it 45 damage. And this is just like main gimmicks. This is the way we want to kill people with the deck. Onto some more techie stuff, or defensive stuff. We've got 4 Kiko's aids, response flip after you block an attack, which is easy to do with Yusuke. They have +2 to the difficulty to play their next attack this turn. Pretty simple stuff. We're playing 4 Spirit Form. This card is terrible, but it combos with 2 cards in the deck. Number 1 is the Spirit Form for Yusuke. It is a good target to not be used, to not get rid of all of his cool attacks. It's also a spam. It is a low difficulty foundation we can play early on in order to make sure that our big turn 2 kill strings happen. We're playing 3 the Yoko Spirit. Enhance. Your reversal attack gets 3 speed, and if it's completely blocked, it still deals 1. This works on Charged Spirit Punch. This works on Urban Shower. Giving 3 speed and 2 damage to an Urban Shower is very, very scary, especially on the reversal. It also says the word Spirit on it, so it's another target for Yusuke. Playing 3 Friends and Rivals. This card says after you play a card that shares 2 symbols with your starting character, commit it. Your opponent commits 2 cards. It's basically stun 2 on any Yusuke attack, on any of our attacks because they all share at least 2 symbols. Playing Double Syndicate Target. It's just statted out the wazoo. It's a 0/6 with a 0 low block, and Missile Launcher and Nutcracker are very scary. And his only ability is after you block with it, you lose 1 vitality. Better us lose 1 than take 6 to 10 with against a Missile Launcher. My last 2 of is the Genkai's Training that I mentioned earlier. This card says that it takes it's another copy of Yusuke. So commit, my block modifier becomes 0, and then we can stack it on top with Yusuke. So 0, then minuses again. Let me just double check. Yeah, your block modifier becomes 0, and then with this, gets -1 to its difficulty for each resource. So 0, and then minus again. Super relevant card. It also discards momentum to ready it. Useful. To my one-ofs, we're playing 1, the last of its kind. It's all-around good card. When I'm losing the game, I give it minus damage. When I'm losing the game, I give plus damage. And then if they're foolish enough to go to deadlock, if I'm not going to blow up all their foundations with a shotgun, I'm just going to give all my attacks plus 2 damage. And then lastly, 1 tank. Response remove after my opponent plays an ability on their character card. Cancel its effects. Canceling things like Kuwabara or Kurama is super relevant in the deck. Like Kuwabara on a Spirit Shotgun is just debilitating. So you're just like, actually, cancel that. Sorry, man. Whoops. Alright, everybody, so thank you very much for watching this profile on Yusuke, the protagonist from Yu Yu Hakusho. If you like the content, please go out to patreon.com/TCGUniversity. Subscribe at any of the tier levels to see any content that's early. If you don't want to do that, that's totally okay. Just do all the cool YouTube stuff. Subscribe, hit the bell. Comment down below if you like the deck or not, or if you have any suggestions for our future campus championships. So, from all of us here at TCGU, stay learned.